So good evening from UBC Wolfson Field's Gerald McGavin Rugby Pavilion. Doug Cross with you, bringing you live CRC action between the Prairie Wolfpack and the BC Bears. We've got a packed house here tonight at this newly minted stadium, and that's a result of nearly 1,000 participants at the Rugby Canada National Championship Festival. And boy, if you think this is a home team for the BC Bears, they may have something else coming, because there are 3 provinces that make up the Wolfpack: Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta, and collectively they've got nearly 500 people with family supporters and everyone else here to make some noise. As we get ready to see the teams come out, ready to see the teams out, we're going to have a national anthem, and while we're doing that, I'm going to run down the lineups here. So looking at the visitors, first in the front row, Tyler Hawes, Casey Reed, Scott Franklin making up the front row. So some national team nous there. Ian Houston and Josh Sleeback in the second row. John Anderson and Kyle Gilmore are the flankers. Clayton Panga of the Hornets is the number 8 at scrum half. Gordon McRory and Adam McQueen is the fly half. In the centers, we have Mozak Sampson and Adam Bontes, and on the wings, Ian Schultz and Duncan McGuire. Carl Pocock is the fullback. Teams are getting ready to come out onto the field. Clayton Thornburg is the front row from the Castaway Wanderers. Mika Gorvorichin and Scott McKay round out the front row. Shea Wakefield of the UVic Vikes as the teams come running out onto the field. Also Aaron Flagg in the back row. He's in the second row, actually, normally a flanker. Callum Morrison and Scott Plummer are the flankers, and the number 8 is Admir Savanovic. Henry Racinos is the scrum half, fly half. Sean Ferguson, Luke McCloskey on one wing, John Morris on the other. The center combination of Matt Buckley and Joe Dolasow, and Connor Braid is your fullback. We'll stop and listen to the national anthems.
Maybe. 1, 3. 2. We're in an auto where when they came to the Canadian national anthem, we went bing. I didn't see that a problem. Might have some
of O Canada to get this Canadian Rugby Championship season underway for 2013. The head coach for the BC Bears, Jim Dixon, the new CEO of BC Rugby, so he'll retain this role as the coach through the end of this current season and then hand off the reins. Assistant coach, Newfoundland's Kenny Goodland, hands to Goody, rugby legend in British Columbia and for Canada, is the manager. Team doctor, Dr. Don Hodges. And for the Wolfpack, Graham Moffat is the coach, Carl Jeffs the assistant coach, and Jim Kazakov of the Kazakov Rugby Mad clan out in Calgary. Great rugby family out west. So it's going to be the Wolfpack wearing black playing right to left, and the BC Bears receiving the kickoff. And that's McQueen kicking that off to get this game underway, and right away a knock on as referee Dave Schmorchevsky gets the first scrum of the evening organized, and it's going to be a put-in for the Wolfpack, knock on by the Bears, and so quite the opportunity early in this game as McRory, the scrum half, will get this ball in. Clay Panga, very powerful runner with the ball in hand from the back of this scrum. They might opt to go up blindside this very first time. Let's see what they do. Keeping things basic, getting it out to McQueen. Now crashing into the line is Bontas. Good service from McCrory. The second row, Houston goes to ground. Oh, he keeps it himself. Great run by McRory. He's brought down hard, but the ball stays Wolfpack side. This is the hooker, Reed. Casey Reed doing well to get into the line there. Distribution straight down the line to the inside center, Mozak Sampson.
Advantage offside.
Schleback into the line. Advantage being played, and there's the blast of the whistle. BC Bears under trouble now with a retreat 10 meters down to about 10 meters from their own line. And wisely, the Wolfpack taking advantage of the fact that they are in front of the posts more or less, and that they're going to take a shot at goal. So a full house here. Kids lining the pitch and filling the grandstands. Beautiful evening after a cool start to this day, after a week of great weather here in Vancouver.
Number 14, right wing, Doug McGuire, and number 15, fullback, Carl Polkoff.
Are you good to see, Rose?
So it's going to be Adam McQueen taking this kick for the Wolfpack. So there's the shot at goal, and the flags go up. And just like that, the Wolfpack are on the board.
For you guys, can you see okay? You can judge that kick okay? No, son? Okay. Line was kicked.
So the sun setting in the west into the eyes of the BC Bears here, and they're going to struggle with that, as you can tell from the shadows of the Wolfpack. It's just going straight into their eyes, well, maybe to the right a little bit. High restart, sun not a problem for the Wolfpack. Straight service down the line now. Oh, some big tackles being made in there early on. McCrory. Kick down the line by Carl Pocock. He's done well. It's gone into touch. And it's a line-out goal according to Schmorchevsky. They're going to do a quick throw-in, even though the winger, McGuire's down there marking, and it may have paid off for the Bears, catching the Wolfpack asleep a little bit here. Now spinning down the line. BC really with the first touch of their ball offensively.
No hands.
Let's see what they can manage. Racinos. Spinning it left now. First up tackles being made by the Wolfpack. Anderson getting in there to make the stop. Now, big run by Wakefield.
Quickly, please,
Shea Wakefield of Victoria.
Move more quickly.
Oh, and I think the Wolfpack might have left early there, and Schmorchevsky felt the same way. They were just creeping up too much there across the line, and so now a bit of relief for Connor Braid as he'll punch that down the field, down the left wing, and luckily not have to look into the sun. Big numbers of folks still arriving for this game. Next stoppage will pan the camera around and let you see some of the people that are here.
Yeah, you're slowing the ball too much.
Just a huge crowd packing this grandstand. A purpose-built facility here. Opened in January for the UBC Thunderbirds.
Yeah, good
So we
contest.
get back to live action and the take by Shea Wakefield in the lineout for the BC Bears. Big rolling maul now. Wolfpack trying to bring that to ground. Tight spin pass now. Flips it back inside, and this might be a try. Stopped at the line. One more movement might get it across as McCloskey threatens the line for the Bears. Loose ball. Big tackle driving the Bears back now. 2 meters back. Going right still, and now the cutout pass to the winger Morris. He is tackled instantly.
First player.
And now it's the Wolfpack retreating to their goal line. Another penalty. Quick tap by the scrum half, Racinos.
Back 4. 9.
You can hear Shmorchevsky giving instructions there. That ball might be lost in there and unplayable. And if they don't get it out soon, now they've got a pod moving to the left of the ruck. Quick pass by Racinos. Oh, and nearly sneaking through is Ferguson, Sean Ferguson, the fly half. Pumping it out wide now to McKay, the prop. And it is McKay with the try. Number 3, Scott McKay of the Burnaby Lake Club.
BC try number 3, Scott McKay.
So the home side getting onto the board and taking the lead now 5-3 with the conversion to come. So hard work and patience by the men in gold as they put together multiple phases close to the line. A couple of penalties kept the drive alive, and then they spun that ball down to the left side, and finally the extra man turned out to be Scott McKay, and it was a bit of a mismatch with the winger out wide. Physics experiment, really. Connor Braid slots that one for the extra 2, and it's 7-3 after just 9 minutes.
Rose, can you tell me what he did?
Conversion kick scored by number 15, Connor Braid. Score is Wolf 3, Bears 7.
The Wolfpack won't be too rattled by this. They're pros. A lot of senior team experience here as we see McQueen getting this back underway. And the Wolfpack will try to
use the ball.
Check in at tournament office. There will be changes to tomorrow's schedule. Thank you.
Braid now coming in from behind the 22. Bit of a forward pass. Didn't look quite right. The wing on that side, Morris getting tackled instantly. And it's Racinos trying to get away, but the knock on, and so it'll be scrum to the Wolfpack.
Let me clear and obvious. No, gold. All right, scrum to black. Hey, guys,
Shmorchevsky, a panel referee from Capilano Rugby Club, historically, but not associated with the club as in terms of being a referee, but
crouch, please.
Doing a lot of sevens on the international seven circuit and getting other international appointments. And still young enough, he should be thinking about maybe going to the Olympics as a referee, which would be exciting for him.
Let's go, let's take your bind.
These two teams played under different names last year. The Wolfpack had the same name, but this was the Pacific Tyee last year. And the Wolfpack definitely had the upper hand in 2012, winning 64-19 and 45-19 in the home and away series. And the BC Bears would love to erase that bad memory as the culture of the Bears is coming back after a layoff of a couple of years. That's Panga with the ball in hand. And I told you he's powerful the ball, and he might score. Now he'll go into touch. A pair tacklers taking him out of play, and now there's a whistle and a penalty, and let's hear what Morchewski has to say.
That's a gold throw. Back up. Sorry, it's here. It's 15.
Not sure what the penalty was there, even as he explained it.
Players looking to take the ball. They have the option.
So interfering with the ball, interfering with the quick throw, I think was the penalty there, because the scrum half, McCrory, came in and grabbed that ball, denying the chance of the Bears to get a quick throw in. And now the under-16 Alberta squad arriving and going to be adding to the voice of fans cheering on the Wolfpack here against the BC Bears. 7-3 our score.
Play on.
12 minutes gone. Quick pass back by McQueen. Franklin getting ready to pump someone, and he carries on. From the Bears, wily veteran from Saskatchewan. Oh, now there's a chance, and it could be a try. The offload. Trying to pick up the number there.
Are you talking about the obstruction? Stop.
Did you see a number there, Ross? Huh? Just trying to pick up the number over on the far wing. Gonna guess it's McGuire on that side. Yeah, I think so, unless he's, hold on now. Yes. It's McGuire over on that side. Finishing move from McQueen.
Number 14, Duncan McGuire.
So another lead change here, 8-7. As the Wolfpack have the conversion to come. The Wolfpack finished 3-2, second in the CRC in 2012. Tyee, a 1-4 record. As I said, things have changed with the management structure and the support offered by the BC Rugby Union in 2013. This will be a big year for this Bears squad. And flags go up, and that was a heck of a kick from number 10, McQueen.
Conversion kick scored by number 10.
So 10-7 the score.
I thought that your men stopped because of the dummy move, okay.
So it'll be the Bears getting this underway. Braid be looking to drop it high on top of the Wolfpack forwards, hoping that his own men can get there first. And that was a Wolfpack hand putting that back. So no knock on there. Can they control that ball? Bears players have pinched that. That's Franklin into the line. He does well to get that back. Oh, and a drop pass. A hand got to the scrum half. Racinos. And now it's the Wolfpack. Advantage over from that spilled ball. Now a kick over the top by McCrory. And that goes straight on and out on the full.
That line out, new ball.
So they'll come over for the line out. Temperature just about 24 Celsius, no humidity and no wind to speak of as the evening settles in here in Vancouver, just after 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 in the east, and 8 in Alberta where we have a lot of viewers. High kick. Oh, and well taken by the wing, Morris. Under the high ball, the crowd appreciates that play. And now, counter-rucking, it's going to be deemed as offside, not coming through the gate, coming in from the side. And the Wolfpack will retreat 10 meters, but that was a treat to watch as Morris goes up. John Morris of the Castaway Wanderers. And he had the sole purpose of catching that ball, didn't care about traffic coming to him. And now, Connor Braid fancying his chances, the John Castor Knight last year. Not sure of his status with the Doncaster Knights this year, but he is going to take a shot at goal here to see if he can get his team tied up with the Wolfpack 10-10. This is going to be a tough kick from, on the angle, at least 41, 42 meters.
So you were playing guys, doing some holding back. Okay. Okay.
So there'll be lots of chase on this ball if it drifts to the left. Wolfpack will have to deal with it, and there could be a counter-attack opportunity or even a loose ball opportunity if one of the players knocks it on from the Wolfpack. There should be a player in gold ready to snap that up. That's gone wide to the right and through the dead ball line, and so it'll be a 22-meter dropout for the Wolfpack. So great to have this kind of crowd for the opening game of the Canadian Rugby Championship here in Vancouver, and things couldn't have gone better with getting every kid that's participating in this tournament for the past 4 days. It's a Saturday night, and they have one more day of play to go, and they're all tired, but they're excited to see a contest of this level right in front of them at their own tournament. Good work on the far wing by Luke McCloskey. Delayed flat pass to the inside center, Buckley. Now getting it out to Franklin as the extra attacker. Always nice to have the prop willing to run the ball a la Rod Snow. Braid now thinking of kick, but now keeps it himself. Help arrives. He's pushing that ball back. And now long blast of the whistle. You got to roll away, not releasing the tackled player, or not releasing the ball. This is against Braid. Let's listen.
There's a space. It's right on the line there. Right on the cross. On the cross.
Microphone cutting out just a little bit, so apologize for that from the referee, Mike, but we'll catch most of the key parts of the conversation through the night. Oh, and a little bit of a volleyball move, and Ferguson showing off some of his beach moves. Didn't get to the dig there, and ball goes into touch, and it will be throw-in to the Wolfpack as originally intended.
You need your line out set, please.
Doing the throwing will be Reed. Casey Reed is with the Calgary Hornets. Well taken at the back of the line. And look at that rolling maul. Looking like a patch of blacktop moving along the highway there. Now that's taken well by the scrum half. And he is plowed into the ground. McCrory tackled by Ferguson of the Bears. McCrory going back left, and now that's Panga, trying to get up the middle. Pass back inside by McQueen. Now they have some numbers out wide. That's the fullback Pocock. He's brought to ground. And lots of real estate beckoning to the left of the Wolfpack there. But the first up tackle's being made strongly by the Bears.
Back foot, please. Yeah, this is good.
McCrory is going to get that ball out now. And that might have been a forward pass to Schleback. Yes, it was. Schleback just ahead of the ball. The young forward just keen to get to the line, but he needed to just hold his horses for an instant before getting that ball. So opportunity missed for the Wolfpack, and the Bears will enjoy the fact that they can have the scrum and a long clearance kick here.
Yeah, you guys want water? Yeah, there's 22's here. You guys want some water? Bring it on.
So having a quick water break here. Temperatures aren't extreme as we're getting into the evening, but still warm and good to get the water on when you get a chance.
That's why he went.
B2 Gold, True Blue, Adira, Grosvenor, Okanagan Spring Brewing, Langara Fishing Adventures, and Extreme Rugby Wear and Adidas.
Yeah, or pass, yeah.
We're good. Let's go, guys.
Straight. We're off. There's a mark.
Ross McDonald bringing you the pictures tonight. Member of the Cats Rugby Club in Kitsilano and a good rugby guy all around. Glad to have him as part of the team tonight. This is our 23rd game we've produced this week from the National Championship Festival, and 5 more to go tomorrow as the Bears trying to drive that up the middle of that ruck situation. Picking and driving. Now pass straight back. That's Braid. He nearly is brought down. Connects with the Wolfpack player. Doesn't find touch. And now that's Pocock putting a high question mark in behind the 22. Mark called by Connor Braid. And now he will take a long right-footed kick down the wing on that side. And it will be Wolfpack throw-in. But he's done well getting his team inside the Wolfpack half. And like a baseball game, these fans have got to watch the game because foul ball headed their way could break a nose here. These rugby balls aren't light. Casey Reed about to throw in.
Please.
Gonna reset this.
Setting up with 2 guys and like 4 receivers. You need to have a set line out, please.
So he's not happy with just guys wandering around aimlessly and not showing any structure with the line out, which may have been the game plan to keep the Bears second rowers guessing. Quickly down, nice jump by Houston. Sampson is hit as he's passed, the ball goes loose. Immediately picked up by the Wolfpack, but now spills forward. Advantage being played right now.
7 release.
Or was it a Bears hand that knocked that ball back? Because we're not getting a whistle for advantage.
Use the ball, please.
So now the instruction to get that ball into play.
Good contest.
Part of the new laws are just trying to stop the slowness that can creep into a game. That's a high test of a ball, and there could be a heck of a crash here. Oh my goodness, as Buckley went up for that, and he crashed with a Wolfpack player. That was number 11, Schultz, and both of them came out unscathed, but those always are a hold your breath moment when you got 2 players going up under a high ball, as Braid now takes his time, not really under pressure, and he will have a nice long touch finder well into Wolfpack territory.
Hey. Oh, yeah, good territory there. He had no pressure.
Just a view of some of the fans here.
On his arm.
And now interfering in the lineout. And the Wolfpack get the benefit of another penalty here. Interfering with the jumper. And the twisting, spiraling kick into touch gets the Wolfpack back down into the Bears half. Tight contest so far. So far, the Bears 3 points adrift in their home opener. Casey Reed with the throw. The back of the line. That's Schleback. Now getting it down the line, McQueen. Sampson linking up from the number 8 spot, extra attacker. Some big hard tackles being put on out wide. Wolfpack players paying the price, but so are Bears players. There's a Bear player down on the far side. It's technically a man advantage right now. There is a whistle now and a penalty and a high tackle against the Bears. As we see, perhaps that's number 10. No, it's not Ferguson.
Yeah, right here.
That's 12. Matt Buckley, Castaway Wanderers player. He's still receiving some treatment as the kick is being lined up by the scrum half, Gordon McCrory of the Calgary Hornets.
It happens again.
So this Wolfpack heavy crowd here waiting to see if McCrory can add to his lead. That's a good looking shot, but the flag stayed down as it curled to the left. So the score stays 10-7, and the Bears will take the dropout while Matt Buckley is still receiving treatment. Looks like he's getting a tape job quickly, his head being wrapped, so he must have had some blood there, but real warrior staying out in the game, and he'll be tended to properly at halftime. Got to keep an eye on him though, because you know, the reason he got cut was he got hit in the head. The restart from Braid into the Wolfpack half. Now a return effort from the fly half McQueen. Braid lets it bounce, high trouble now, and nearly gets pecked off by a Wolfpack player. Now Sampson trying to get to that from the Wolfpack. And some jinky running going on there by Racinos. Things are getting a little chippy after the whistle. Braid goes down in a heap, and that is the front row Tyler Haas, former Canadian team player. Listen to McMaster talking with the referee.
That initial tackle, did you see anything that warrants the penalty?
No.
Okay.
Why are you so angry?
Okay.
So much ado about nothing according to the referee.
After the tackle, 15 gold. 15.
Connor Braid coming over to be part of the conversation.
After the tackle, 15 gold has punched the player on the ground. They're very smalling and award penalty only. Okay, I didn't see anything untoward about the tackle. It's penalty for striking a player.
Okay.
Penalty here, black.
All right.
So now there'll be another chance for McCrory to have a shot at goal here, as Connor Braid guilty of throwing a punch after the tackle.
Okay.
The Canadian women currently playing in Colorado as we speak, and they are playing in the Nations Cup final, and just trying to find out how we're doing in that one. Canada leading 20-13. I'm going to just refresh the Twitter feed there. Great high jump ball by Wakefield, but the Bears still under pressure. They've got to get this ball out from inside the shadow of their own end. So Canada still leading England 20-13 in the Nations Cup final against England. And that is Sampson brought to ground, but his forwards still driving hard. Ball at the back feet now. McCrory, he's done well. They go about a step inside. Now it's McQueen. Oh, and hands down the line. There could be a second try. Oh, and just into touch as McGuire approaches the line. The touch flag goes up from the assistant referee, Rose
We'll have a set line out.
So
we'll have a set line out.
The Wolfpack really threatening over on that far wing, but the Bears able to shut the door twice now as the threat comes near, using the touch line as an extra defender. If they can steal this ball here, Schleback, a likely culprit for the Wolfpack in the attack. No jumpers go up. They're more intent on absorbing the pressure from the Bears, trying to get that ball. No, it's not over yet.
Use the ball, please. Play the ball.
Doug Cross bringing you this CRC live action from Vancouver. Clearance kick taken by the winger McGuire, and he pays a heavy price, but not before he offloads to his fullback Pocock. Now some quick hands down to the other wing, Schultz. Schultz playing with the Prairie Fire and playing with the Canadian Sevens program a few years back. Talent all over the place. That ball will have to go back, and the Bears are offside in that position. Now Haas pushing up through the middle of that. Now they've broken a pod through to the left of the ruck. Just 5 meters out from the Bears line. You can hear the sounds coming from these attacks. Some gritty stuff. McQueen, offload to Sampson. Sampson drops the ball at the line. Loose ball now. Quick whistle, knock on near the posts. And Sampson denied a try as a tackle shook the ball loose.
Knock on.
Still a good chance here for the Wolfpack to put the Bears under some pressure. Braid is going to have to set up the clearance kick, and the posts are going to be a bit of an issue, so it might be a 2-pass situation where there'll be a pass straight back and then a link up to Braid, or will they just go straight back to Ferguson, who is a fly half and can kick the ball as well, but maybe not the distance of a Braid. But it doesn't look like anyone's going clearance kick, that they'll try and run this out and buy some space and then set up the pass after a short drive here. Now looking for the pass. Oh, just a kick over the top from Racinos. Fielded cleanly by Pocock. Oh, and he goes for the dropper from long out. Nice form. And it's over. A drop goal by Carl Pocock from nearly 40 meters. And that was a piece of artwork as that ball dropped over the bar with only about a meter to spare. And that takes the Wolfpack 13-7. Carl Pocock getting the job done with the drop kick.
Back!
Now, big counter here by British Columbia off the restart.
Penalty.
And now it's the Bears
That
with a
ball was
chance
well
inside
gone.
Wolfpack.
Well
half.
gone, and you hit him.
So the Bears organizing their next campaign here. They're going to kick it into touch. And that is picture perfect from Connor Braid, putting his team about 6 meters out from the Wolfpack line. And let's see what this precision throwing from hooker Misha Gorvorichin of Burnaby Lake. Can he hit his target? And can the Bears organize the drive they're looking for as Aaron Flagg from Abbotsford gets his hands on it. And now that is Dolasau trying to bust through the line. He's held up by the Wolfpack. Now switching back right, showing left. That's Wakefield, immediately tackled. Now down the line, again Dolasau. And he's found a bit of a half gap. Now met by a pair of Wolfpack tacklers. Ball staying Bears side, a meter out now. Chance for the Wolfpack, chance for the Bears to score here. Quick pass to the left, still held up. Big defensive resolve by the men in black, and that ball's gone loose. Might have been a Wolfpack hand that got there, as no advantage being played. That's Franklin trying to get across. About 2 meters out now.
Over there.
So now, penalty right at the line, so the Wolfpack will have to retreat. They'll have to be careful. Another penalty, and it could be a penalty try, depending on the situation.
5.
That's going against number 5, Josh Sleeback. So they go to the corner for the line out. Braid Jogging slowly back. He'll cover off over on the far wing as a extra outside center, really. Clean take at the back of the line out by Morrison, the flanker. Rolling maul organized now. It's got a couple meters there, across the line, and try scored.
On the maul? Yeah.
Thinking that might be Savanovic that got that one, but not sure. Number 8, Adamir Savanovic.
Try scored by number 8, Jay Savanovic.
Yeah, I'll take it after. Thanks.
Where are we, sir?
Yeah, just there.
Bears back adrift by a point, actually, with the conversion to come. So the score 13-12 is an important conversion kick here for Connor Braid.
Yeah, once he kicks it, it'll be probably 4 at the kickoff.
So you hear only 4 minutes left till halftime. 36 minutes gone after this kick takes place. So the conversion by Braid would put the Bears into the lead 14-13.
That's pretty good for me.
Oh, and that's a superb effort. And he does just that.
Conversion scored by number 15, Connor Braid.
So the BC fans in attendance giving a bit of whoop of joy as the Bears take a thin
Number
1-point
5.
lead with 4 minutes to go in the first half, as we see Adam McQueen get this one restarted. And those restarts are crisp and high. Knock on.
No, he was even with him. He was even with him and moved forward. Just the knock on. Scrum to black.
So great chance here now for the Wolfpack
Use the line here.
as the
thanks.
half closes out to have another attacking
Use the line, please. We'll engage on the
opportunity
line.
here
Sit back.
inside the Bears half. Boy, those kickoffs are always contentious. Those high restarts now hanging up there for an age, and all the players getting down there. And
Crouch.
it's a bit like a huge basketball jump ball now.
Bind.
Everyone going for the high
Set.
ball. McCrory, the back feet of Sampson.
9 off
He's
of him.
blocking the opposition scrum half, and now McCrory over the top, but that is picked up by number 8,
Put the ball down.
Sajanovic is getting that one.
Nice, relax.
And now a couple of whistles from Shmorchevsky. Things just getting a little chippy and close to the line.
We got pull? Yep, right here. On me. On me. Fire! 32, 81, 33.
Clean take at the line. Are the Hornets across? There, the Hornets, excuse me, the Wolfpack across. And not sure who got that one, unfortunately.
Good scrum there, 2 boys there. Time check.
So just like that, the Wolfpack back in the lead, 18 to 14.
We'll have the restart. Restart. We'll have the restart, yep.
There's still time for another restart here with the conversion kick to come. So it looks like Josh Schleback scored that one. Through a little bit of detective work, we figured it out up here. That's a big kick, and oh my goodness, fantastic effort.
Yeah, we got a bit of a minute
by
left.
the fly half, Adam McQueen. To make it 20 to 14.
Just a minute.
Just a
left.
minute
If there's any
left.
kind of play, this will be the last, unless there's like a knock on or something off of it.
Restart goes 10, also goes up about 100 high. Bounce ball, and now the Bears have retrieved it. Braid in as the attacker. He unloads to 14, Morris, who's driven back in the line.
Run! There's a couple there. There's no time for the scrum though, it'll be halftime.
That's halftime now. So that is your halftime score, 20-14, as the Prairie Wolfpack are in front of the hometown BC Bears, 20-14. I think we're going to be doing a halftime interview with Mike Chu. I'll just confirm that, but we're going to just go with some natural sound, and we'll be back with live action shortly here from the Gerald McGavin Rugby Pavilion at UBC Wolfson Fields in Vancouver.
Oh, it's open.
So back live here at the Gerald McGavin Rugby Pavilion with Mike Chu. And Mike, your role within Rugby Canada is so varied and wild. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing these days exactly, because I think it kind of shifted and changed before from what you knew coming into what you're doing now.
Yeah, that's right. It's a massive role, and we've got a whole lot more investment into Rugby Canada, so that means a whole lot more programs. So we've brought on board Steve Lancaster, who's the high performance manager. He was with the Crusaders, probably the most successful franchise in professional rugby around the world. So he's joined us as the high performance manager, which has been fantastic. It's taken some of that high performance work off me, and it's allowed me to spread myself across all the programs a little bit more.
Now, I would have to say, having been involved with Canadian rugby for a long time, 2013 is probably one of the best years for all the Canadian programs. It just seems like everyone's on the same page. The high performance is starting to pay dividends. Right now, we're watching the Canadian women possibly winning the Nations Cup, beating England 2 times in a row in that competition. Under 20 women beating England. So you must be pretty pleased with how things are going just after your arrival.
Yes, nice job security. No, look, I've been here 18 months, and this has been the most successful summer that Canadian rugby's ever had, from my understanding. So our women coming second in the world at the Sevens World Cup, our men coming 9th, their best placing ever. As you say, our under-20s winning their Nations Cup. Hopefully, touch wood, our women winning their Nations Cup in the next 5 minutes. They're ahead at the moment. Our university women's team getting bronze, our World Games team getting bronze for the men's sevens. So there's been a lot. Our under-20s men, they made the final of the Junior World Trophy. It's been a lot of success, but that's built on the back of some really hard work by the players and the coaching staff, and they've got to take a lot of credit for what's going on.
The Pacific Nations Cup, of course, another success story. Our Canadian men falling short against Japan by just 3, well, they needed maybe 6 points, but they lost by 3 on an unbelievably tough schedule. But I think winning is part of the overall rising tide floats all boats, because the media is starting to recognize that Canadian rugby is more than a passing fancy, that we're actually kind of good at this thing and it doesn't involve sticks and skates.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, our men have had a really good year, but a lot is going to boil down to the next few weeks, obviously, with our World Cup qualifiers coming up in Charleston and Toronto. So if you're anywhere in that Toronto region, get those tickets, come and support the team. That's the key for us this year, because if we're not at the World Cup, that's a biggie. So I think we've got the team to do it. But look, it's about getting the right systems and structures in place, because there's a very fine line between winning and losing in this at the elite level. Very fine line. Drop a ball, or a missed pass, or a missed tackle. So getting our systems and structures right, because what we want to have is sustained success, and we want to expect success and not just have it sort of a fluke.
Well, thanks very much for taking time with us tonight. I'll let you get back to that game and see how that turns out. Add that to your little checklist of things done well. That's Mike Chu of Rugby Canada, and we'll be back with live action in just a few minutes from Vancouver.
Thanks, Doug.
Yep. Shadows are going to start causing some fits, though, huh? Have you got it on automatic? The problem is when they're right on the edge, the camera's turning inside and they're rolling up. Big crowd. Yeah. Well, it's down to 1 bar, actually. Did you mark? So the Bears back on the field, and we're back on the air as the second half beckons here for the opening game of the 2013 CRC campaign, with the Wolfpack, the visiting Wolfpack, leading 20-14. 2 tries and 2 conversions from the home side, and 3 tries, 2 conversions, and a drop goal. The difference for, 2 tries, 2 conversions, and a drop goal. The difference, great drop goal by Pocock from about 40 meters out. Here come the Wolfpack onto the pitch now. Canadian women just about to win the 2013 Women's Nations Cup. In fact, I think they might have done it. Watching on another screen, they are just standing around, or maybe there's another weather delay, some severe weather in Glendale, Colorado, and I spent some time down there in the summer on a few occasions, and very tornado prone, very high humidity, and so they can get some good storms cooking here. So the weather is perfect in Vancouver on a Saturday night. Nearly 2,000 fans packed in here as the National Championship Festival producing instant fans from all the kids that are in attendance, plus the regulars, as we have Connor Braid get this game underway. And a bunch of players were in front of that ball, and I think Schmorchevsky might have been noticing that, waiting to see if a player had touched the ball that was in front of the kicked ball, but no call from that. High over top. Now it's the Wolfpack that's going to have to deal with the Sun. Probably not as bad as the BC Bears had it in the first half, as the Sun's setting off to an angle. Now here's a run down the wing. That is McCloskey. He's bundled into touch. Great job by number 13, Bontis of the Wolfpack, to secure him into touch. The throw-in will be by Casey Reed. Quick throw-in. Now straight down the line, that's McRory. Pass back inside. BC Bears able to handle that easily. Now going to the right, flat pass. Was it forward? No.
Guard.
Chip over the top for the winger, McGuire. He can't get to it in time before it goes into touch. Now a quick throw-in by Connor Braid. Brave choice, but they've gotten it across the field. Now that's Morris with a shimmy move. He's tackled by a pair of Wolfpack tacklers. The hooker, Gavorchin now into the line. Forwards working well as a unit for the Bears. One hot pass, and now that's gone loose as Thornburg couldn't get to it. Clayton Thornburg of the Wanderers. It was a bit of a loose ball anyway, but he knocked it on, and so it will be put into the Wolfpack. Just about at the 10-meter line from center. So if you're looking at the pictures, you can see the shadows off the players. So if the Wolfpack look off to their right a bit, they're getting some sun in their eyes at this part of the pitch. But then the 22 and in is all just painted with shade as the buildings on the UBC campus start to mask the sun.
Sorry, my fault.
And the Canadian women have won the Women's Nations Cup over England. I will check the score for you there.
Crouch.
27-13 the score
Bind.
a few minutes ago. Now, back to the game at hand. We'll confirm that score for you in a moment. Ball right up the middle, spilled back from the flanker, Gilmore. Oh, and that must have been forward as Schleback. That's twice now that he's gotten ahead of the ball. Unlucky for the young second rower. Used to play under 20 for Canada.
Is it where he threw it or where he
Scrum time for the Bears.
It's where that's originated, yes.
So now it's going to be probably a chance for Braid to slot in instead of Ferguson, as Brian Kelly comes along
outside. 22's back there
to advise what the final score was.
Coach!
So 27-13 was the final score for the Canadian women. And wait for the cheer as the announcer at the stadium is about to let this crowd know what happened. As that's Racinos, and now a deep kick downfield by Braid, fielded by McGuire of the Wolfpack. He'll kick the return, taken cleanly behind the 22 by Racinos, and it's going to be Braid again. Not looking for a deep probing kick, just a high end over end into the sun, and I think they're facing into that.
Offside, 6. That moving forward.
Ruled 6 offside. That is Morrison. Opportunity lost with the knock on, and we'll listen to this announcement.
On the engagement?
Yeah, his hands going.
It's going down every time. Corey.
Pulling it down.
Thanks, guys. Scrum to go.
So even the players on the field
Well,
turning and
let's go,
noticing
straight
that
in.
a little bit.
Straight. Straight. I want to see a hook.
Yeah, I got your thing.
Crouch. Crouch, please. Bind. Set.
And that ball stolen against the head by the Wolfpack, but not before a whistle from Schmorczewski.
Same scrum. Same scrum. Same scrum. Let's go. Let's play.
Size fault. There's a lot of
Let's play.
And I'm sure we'll see a bunch more viewers coming into our game now that the Women's Nations Cup has concluded. Rosinos, he lets number 8, Sajanovic, pick that one up. And now it's going to be a penalty against the Wolfpack. Let's listen.
There.
That's leaving the feet at the breakdown against the Wolfpack. Braid is going to drive that deep into Wolfpack territory. And that is a great touch finder, about a 50-meter plus kick.
Yeah.
A converted try would put the Bears back in front. Will this line out prove to unlock the passageway to the try line in this second half? Taken well by Flag, Aaron Flag in the second row. Rolling maul now. Splintering a bit, Wolfpack digging in well. They're killing that maul, and it's unplayable, and so victory for the Wolfpack. And so it'll be put in.
The maul collapsed, and it's caught in there. It's a scrum black.
So the maul collapsing and scrum to the Wolfpack. And
there's no
so
pulling down of it. Just
the Bears contending that it was pulled down, and Schmorczewski offering that it collapsed naturally. Not because a bunch of big sweaty guys were trying to tackle other guys. So I'll tell you, despite the clear skies and that, we're in a bit of a race against the sunset here this evening. It could be getting pretty dark if we have any injuries or extra time added, as this game should finish up sometime around 8:30 or so in the Pacific time zone.
No, they don't have to take a hit. Just hit and hold. Hold. Big hit.
So hi to listeners, viewers across the prairies, especially probably Buchanan's Chop House has got this on in Calgary. Always lots of interest from those folks.
Bind. Set.
Had a steak there a couple of summers ago that still brings a tear to my eye. Driving from the back row, that's Panga.
No problem with that. No problem.
And stolen by a counter ruck. BC drop ball, hacked through by a Wolfpack player. That's McCloskey back to gather it in. Oh, and look at Braid getting busy in there, rucking, and the knock on, and it'll be Wolfpack put in. So Connor Braid showing he doesn't mind rolling up his sleeves and getting dirty. Dolasau, the man into that initial tackle situation for the Bears. He had the ball and was nearly sealed off, and then help arrived in the form of Braid.
I was going to say,
some constructive criticism.
Let's go. Here, on the line. Let's engage on the line, please. Come a bit, Black.
So a couple of former Canadian team props in Scott Franklin and Tyler Hawes. Casey Reed is the hooker for the Bears here, the Wolfpack, sorry. Ball in clean by McCrory. And he manages a clean pass back to McQueen. Braid fields that cleanly and puts in a long kick that will be fielded cleanly outside the 22 of the Wolfpack. Lots of time for decisions here. And now that's the fullback Pocock in chase and pursuit. Sean Ferguson getting around him on the first step, and then Ferguson driven back by supporting defensive play of the Wolfpack.
No.
So unplayable.
Scrum to Gold.
And Gold will have to put in the Bears.
Bring him in.
Will
Black
again
13.
put Braid into a kicking
Black
situation.
13, sub.
Breeze picking up a little from our left to right now as the sun is setting, but certainly wouldn't be anything to worry about in terms of holding up a kick or anything, just cooling this large crowd down.
Let's play. The sub's been made. Let's play. Scrum to Gold. Crouch.
Racinos will put this in.
Bind. Set.
At
Use
the
it.
back feet. Now Racinos serving it to Ferguson. On down the line. Braid coming into the attack, but not before the forward pass call by Schmorchevsky.
Yeah, that was
agonizingly close, but it was forward according to Schmorchevsky, and frustration mounting for this Bears back line as they know they can match up with this Wolfpack back line, but they've got to get things a bit more precise before coming into the line.
Yeah, make the sub. Sub's happening over there. No. Sub the ball.
So now we're having 14 McGuire coming off.
Right here.
That might be, that's 14 from the Bears coming off, and that's Morris. Maybe Clayton Mears coming on with his telltale scrum cap, likes to wear the scrum cap. McCrory getting that ball down the line now. Plenty of forward support there. It's a very mobile forwards unit of the Wolfpack. Now, the dropper on for Pocock again. He's skied this one, but it'll go to the right. Fielded by Braid. And Braid is called a mark in goal.
On the goal line.
So it's fine to take the mark in behind the goal line, but all Schmorchevsky is saying is you've got to take it right at the line. Don't you cheat up over the line. Braid gets that some 22 meters.
Yeah. Numbers, please.
So it is getting darker as the shade covers this pitch area. Outside hand gets to that for the Wolfpack. It's McCrory cleaning it up, and now he's up the wing. Might be the way to McGuire. McGuire scoring his second try of this contest. Great run by Duncan McGuire of the St. Albert Rugby Club. Andrew Tiedemann, his former teammate.
No, obviously not. I thought he had...
So that is putting a different complexion on this game in the second half.
Line here.
25-14 the score, and a big kick to come from McQueen. Remember, I mentioned in the first half, the scores last year between these two regional clubs. BC Bears fell to the Wolfpack 64-19 and 45-19 in the home and away series. So sometimes it's tough to erase that in a single year. But this game is far from over with only 9 points hanging in the balance with this conversion to come. Could make it 11. But this Bears team possesses enough talent to erase that if they can just fix those little mistakes, the forward passes, the knock-ons. And they've got to get more possession of the ball. Definitely the Wolfpack have done well in getting the lion's share of the possession. That's a superb kick by McCrory. His third conversion of the night. Pocock with the drop goal. Schleback with a try as well earlier in the game.
Wolfpack 27, Bears 14.
So score 27-14 now, and the Bears must score next or this contest could be over. That's a Bears hand that got to that ball, but that was Tyler Haas getting to the ball on the ground. McGuire, he will pump his opposite number. Oh, now it was Ferguson coming in for the ball and saying maybe he hit him in the air. McGuire. Great cover tackle, gets Ferguson. Ferguson taking a moment to collect himself after that big tackle. Technically, the call was not releasing the tackled player.
Sub.
So now we'll have number 8, Admir Savanovic, who scored a try, leaving the field now. Pick up who replaced him. It's going to be an extra attacker in the back line as the Bears going with the short line out. Cleanly taken. Now it's Racinos. The delayed cutout pass now. And Dolasau plowed in midfield. As the cutout pass arrived, so did the tackler. That's Mears, his first touch of the ball. He spilled it. Oh, and it's a drop by the Wolfpack as well. So we'll take the first knock on by Mears. It'll be Wolfpack put in. In at number 8 now is Chalmers.
First knock was by Gold.
Chris Chalmers of the Abbotsford Rugby Club.
We're missing
on the road to here from Vancouver, about
we're missing a prop.
an hour down the road out in the Fraser Valley. So we have a player down, it looks like might be Scott Franklin, who's been, sorry, that's McKay that is down. A try scorer earlier in the game.
Ah, yes, good man, thank you.
So referee Shmorchevsky getting watered as well.
It's a bit tight because I turn and it'll come out. Yeah, that's good.
Got a lot of Wolfpack fans here wearing black Alberta shirts along the touchline here as we wait for the recovery there. See them all in along the way there, sitting on the ground enjoying a nice summer night here in Vancouver. The teams supporting each other as a unit right up to the senior side. Carnival atmosphere here tonight at the 2013 CRC opener for the Bears. So now we're hearing there's a cramp in the leg of the front rower from the Bears, and they're saying, hey, you can't go out.
To replace an injured player.
So McKay, is he going to stay in or is he going to go out? He's going to fight through the cramps and stay in. Morchevsky is saying, hey, listen, unless you're bleeding, you can't go out and come back in. You can't go out for some Gatorade and get some electrolytes. Just isn't going to happen. You're out, you're out.
You guys crouch. Bind.
20 minutes left in this contest now. 27-14. The visitors on top. McCrory.
Yes, I got it.
Look at this. Rolling maul by the Wolfpack. It's gone static.
No.
And now it'll be Bears with the put in. Similar to when the Bears lost the put in in a similar situation. So turnabout is fair play. No collapse, says Shmorchevsky.
All right. Let's play.
I think they're pretty good.
Let's play.
So it'll be Racinos with the put in here.
Straight.
The Bears back line up steep. It's Braid now playing at fly half. Ferguson has gone out to the outside center spot, and Schleback is an extra. No, sorry, that's 12. Buckley still in the game, and oh, drop ball. Not really drop ball, loose pass. No knock on. Sinos getting that ball out, one pass.
Release him, Black.
He is quick around the breakdown. Well past the gain line now, but
9, tackle entry, didn't get around. Tackle entry, no.
So that's
from
against
the side.
McCrory, the scrum half. He came in
the
from the
5 meter line,
side
please, as
when
your
he
angle.
tackled, and so now chance for Braid to get his team right down close and have the line out just a couple of meters
Over
out.
the
Well,
side.
it wasn't the best touch finder, still has them 10 meters out, but they improved their lot in life a little bit. Folks, I know the picture's dark online, but we may have to turn a filter off here
Flyouts over.
just a moment.
We're going forward. Same ball.
Next stoppage, we'll try and lighten this camera view
Penalty
up there for you a
advantage.
little bit as the sun's dropping. Now another penalty against the Wolfpack.
Yep, I got.
Couple of whistle blasts, and Schmorchevsky will have
he had to.
a Wolfpack
Had
player over, and it could be card time. It is. It's a yellow card.
Okay, I had the penalty for pulling down. You're still on. I think you're still on. You had the penalling the maul down. Okay.
Pulling the
this
maul
didn't go
down,
on
and
very
that's
long. I
against
blew the
Scott
penalty.
McKay. So
Clearly
the
after
front
he
rower
rolled
who was
into
about
the
to go out injured is now off for
Penalty.
10 minutes, and could be the rest of the game.
The mole collapse. Where the mole collapse was here, yeah. That's where play would restart. We'll play penalty black here. I had the first penalty for you taking that maul down, though. The reason I blew the whistle was for your taking the maul down.
Schmorchevsky still holding court back there while the ball goes down the field.
It was still the same maul.
Sounds like we need to get some lawyers out there and sort this out. We'll have the line out. Throw in coming from Reed. Driving into the line now. That's Sampson. Flat pass. Panga, he's brought to ground. Tight spin pass straight back, kick over the top. Anyone home? Yes. Ferguson, he'll step out of one tackle. Oh no, that's McGuire. Yeah, it is Ferguson, I'm sorry. And now he's got one to beat, the offload into the waiting hands of the flanker.
Forward.
Oh, but they're calling the knock forward, and that's just a bit
offside,
unlucky
it's just a forward
as
pass.
Plummer looked like he was sure to go to the line, and really,
Yes.
that was a bit of a quick call by Schmorchevsky.
Goal number 7. Gold 7. Gold 7.
So we managed to turn the lights on here at Gerald
20
McGavin
minutes.
Center. Flick the filter on
Last
this
quarter,
camera
fellas.
so it doesn't look like the inside of your hat. And we're going to have a change now as the near try scorer Plummer goes off the
Start prop
field
in.
disappointed.
Scrum to black.
Start from new crop. Never done it.
He's replaced, just trying to see who replaced him. It looks like 17,
Safe,
Lackner.
stable, square scrums.
Andrew Lackner of the Burnaby Lake
Crouch.
Club.
Bind. Set.
Nice to hear a national team who's assembled in Oakville getting ready for the World Cup qualifiers, July 17th and 24th. They're tuning into this game to see how a lot of their mates are doing in this CRC competition. Charleston, South Carolina, and then a week later at BMO Field in Toronto. High offering, going to touch, and oh, nearly decapitated a young lady who had her head off to the side there. That would have been tragic, but she's okay. The crowd worried for her nonetheless. So tickets available, Ticketmaster, for the game on the 24th at BMO Field. That's a 4 o'clock start, so you can get your raking and laundry done and still have a bit of the day left and hit downtown Toronto. Nice grab from the midair, and Bray doing well as the fly half now. Good to have that type of flexibility as Racinos now
No hands!
puts a bullet pass into play. And now he is driven out from the ruck situation, comes back and retrieves the ball. Braid immediately snaffled up by the Wolfpack defender. But that's going to be a penalty,
No,
not
he made the
releasing
tackle.
Braid when he was
Release
tackled.
And roll away.
Wants to see the tackled player released right away so he can get back up on his feet and play the ball.
It's on
And
the
that is
15,
a
please.
bang-bang play. You cannot, it's not one Mississippi or anything like that. They want immediate. So time is the BC Bears' worst enemy right now.
Goal number 1.
Because they
Goal.
need 3 scores here in this game. Actually, what am I talking about? They need 2 converted tries. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for pushing the math on me. 28-27 would be a winner for the Bears, but they need to get across this try line now, and the Wolfpack doing something about that by getting possession of the ball. Shot straight back, and that'll be McQueen giving it a ride down. Clayton Mears back there. Ferguson. Now Ferguson will offer that back into the 22 of the Wolfpack. Mark called. Quick tap, and then the kick to touch. That'll be a BC throw-in. So
We'll have a
bit of an air show here as we got some BC players, or at least one BC player down behind the line.
They had less.
That's
They
Braid.
had 5. They
So
four in
that
the
could
lineup.
be an important missing part of the BC Bears attack. And I don't think Schmorchevsky has picked up on the fact that the Bears are lacking a fly half. Ferguson has slided into the spot.
Play on.
Good cover by
Tackle, let him go
Gavorchin
now.
after the throw-in. Now Ferguson. He'll do the cutout to Dolasau, who got pounded his last touch of the ball. Now the extra attacker in the form of Chalmers. And things looking good for the Bears now. Good 30 meters, still on their feet. And now the physio running for his life, and looks like Braid's all right because he didn't have to run all the way back to cover. He's fresh from just standing there. 22-meter
No
line.
hands!
Dolasau, quick link, no look pass. Works to his advantage. Gavorchin now, he's gone to ground. Ball stays Bears side.
Use the ball, please.
Tight spin pass from Racinos. And that is, of course, Buckley still with the head wrap from the first half, making them look rough and tumble indeed.
Play on.
Backs love it when they get
First
to
man
wear
there,
bandages. I
turnover.
don't know what that's about. Mears pouring back now onto the wing, but a big blast of the whistle ends the Bears trip into the Wolfpack half. And now we're down to less than 8 minutes to go in this game, and things may be about to touch off here as Scotty Franklin of the Wolfpack, no stranger to a little argy-bargy, former hockey player from the famous Notre Dame hockey program, played some pro rugby in France, and had a good run with the Canadian team.
25 minutes? Oh, no, sorry, 15 minutes left.
15 minutes left. So with all the injuries and everything, we have a bit more time than we thought.
Allegations
So
of,
certainly more than enough time for this Bears team to get a couple of tries, but they got to get busy with it. So don't forget, National Festival coverage continues tomorrow.
Well,
The
this-
number of games, however, some
you're-
schedule changes may be taking place.
Yeah,
Decisions
you hit the
being
ground
made
and then you
tonight
went.
as
You're pretty badly
Ontario
isolated, yeah. But
picked
yes,
some early
I
flights,
thought
not
that
thinking they
hit
were
the
going to
ground
get some hardware or
anyway.
something, but they are figuring in some championship
Here's for side
games.
entry anyway.
And no one wants to
The
run to
turnover.
the
I
airport
thought the
in
turnover
their
was good.
boots and
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah,
So
sorry, I
they're
thought
going
the
to try and
I thought the
shift some of
turnover
those
was good,
championship
yes.
games earlier. So we'll advise you on the
doesn't have to
National
get
Championship
on time.
Rugby
He just has to make sure that the
website
tackle is completed.
to what is going to
Well,
be
it's just-
showing on
yeah.
field one
I thought it was
tomorrow.
good.
But it's been great. We've brought you 23 games so far this week, and a few fishermen friends, and my throat's
Penalty,
still
yes.
standing through the pain.
Okay, I've heard the allegation.
One more to go. Let's have a listen to this from Schmorchevsky.
Ruck. To you, yes. One of their players entered late and from the side of the ruck.
I tell you, Schmorchevsky sounds like a detective trying to sweat someone in a 48 Hours episode.
Okay.
talking about allegations and seeing if the guy's eyes go wide. Got a Bears player down on the field. I want to say that's Thornburg, Clayton Thornburg of the Castaway Wanderers, the storied Victoria Club. And I'm sorry, nope. That one became a two. That's Gavorichin of the Burnaby Lake Club.
Penalty to block.
The field, lower leg injury. Time to go to Specsavers.
That's fine. You can go off to the side to do the strapping, though, please. No, off the field to play, thanks. And then you can come back on.
So he is going to receive
Time's
treatment,
back on.
but
15 to play. Yeah, you're on it there.
So is he injured and leaving? I guess he's not being replaced, so that's copacetic. Meanwhile, Wolfpack intent on moving this party down to the BC Bears end of the thing.
Black 4. Black number 4. Black number 4, sub.
So now we'll see Ian Houston of the Calgary Saints coming off the pitch.
Get on him.
Back into the now it's stolen by the Bears, but were they offside?
Same penalty against 21 Black. Release and roll out.
So Bears player not releasing Brody Henderson. Henderson on the field, and boy, you can make an argument that he could be a Bears player.
11-shot goal, please.
Former player in the New Zealand, I believe it was the NPC a few years ago, and played for Canada and played a lot of sevens for Canada. And a very fast player and a good hockey player too.
I think your mic's still on too, guys.
And him and Franklin on a line and watch out.
Check your mics, please. Number 4s, 5s.
So this will be a shot at goal, and this is actually a very critical shot at goal because then it does make it a 3-score lead with about 12 minutes to go.
Try and save your voice at the end of the game. There's a lot of talk out there. 13.
So this is a long effort from about 48 meters. This will slam the door on the Bears if this goes across. Flags go up, and the fans understand the importance of that kick, taking the score to 30-14, and time running out on the Bears' debut. Bit of urgency needs to be injected into the Bears' attack now. Good restart by Prairie. The Bears have gathered it in. That is turning into a mess. Bodies all over the place.
That's fine.
And stolen by the Wolfpack at the breakdown. High test over top. Racinos. He spins it out to Ferguson in behind the 22 line. Now it's Braid. They're spinning it wide. Dulasau. Forwards having trouble getting over for support. And the knock on. So spreading it across wide is starting to tax the forwards. I'd say the Wolfpack seem to have the measure of fitness here in this game this evening, just by the pace at which they're arriving at the breakdown.
On the 10-meter, please. Try engage on the line, please.
Fans, don't forget you can join Red Nation Rugby for the game on the 24th. They want a sea of red at that game. Go to rednationrugby.ca. Join up for all kinds of great ticket advantages, clothing at discount prices, and head-of-the-line services as the Wolfpack spinning this to the right now. And they're happy to go straight hands down the line. Bit of a stutter step by Schultz. He is a cagey runner. Going up the short side now. Has some big work being done by Panga. He scored the first try of the game.
No way. They gotta get off the ball though.
She knocked the ball on near the line. And then that was McQueen with a kick in behind the cover. Big awkward bounce. And neither team can get to it. Now the Wolfpack have gotten there. They're arriving in numbers. And it's panic stations for the BC Bears. Driving to the right. Absorbing the pressure from the Wolfpack. Linking is Franklin. Big tackle. Did the Bears player leave early? Possibility. Now spinning it out wide. That's good work by McQueen. Staying on their feet now, rolling over and keeping the ball Wolfpack side. McRory gets that out, one more phase. Now they'll have to think about working it back right.
Watching this.
Schmorchevsky, time off.
Copy, okay. So the bin player is being substituted then. Okay, yeah, no problem.
So important to note
Just a
that
quick
there
time
was
check,
a player in the sin bin during this period.
Okay, yep.
And now that player is being substituted. That was McKay of the Bears.
There it is. Let's play.
Just trying to pick up front row change would possibly be March for the Bears.
Use it.
Ryan March, I think, is on.
Yep. No. Hey.
Oh, and at powder keg time,
What the hell?
you can hear the words back and forth. Do it again.
Okay.
We're getting close to full time, and that might be good for everyone involved, because if this touches off, it'll be a dandy. Don Cherry will want a copy of this one.
You guys crouch. Crouch, please. Bind, set.
McCrory with the put in, and Braid is going to
Yep.
want to put this on a
Let it go.
Lufthansa flight down the
Let it
field.
go.
And it's just getting a little dodgy in there. Franklin offering up some opinions in the front
Take
row
a bind
there.
and keep it there. Take a bind and keep it there. Over his head. Crouch.
Franklin wearing 3 for the Wolfpack. This will be a big scrum now. Emotions flowing. Wolfpack
Bind.
have got a
Set.
big drive on McCrory. Now taken from the back row. Oh, nice first up move by Mears. And into touch. And they really wanted to keep that ball alive, because it's all about time control now.
Time's off.
Time is
Block
off.
number 6. And goal sub.
So it's John Anderson and the Hornets going off.
Let's go.
And we're seeing Delasau being replaced for the Bears. And over the top, and well taken by Gilmore. Lifted skyward, comes down with it. And this would really put a stamp on this game if the Wolfpack organized another score late in this game.
Play the ball!
But every moment they hold on to
Use
this
it
ball on
now!
the Bears' end is another moment the Bears aren't going down the other end to try and score. So it's been an impressive performance by the visitors. But an improvement by a BC organization that had some big losses to the same team last year. Remember, the Bears finished 1-4, the Wolfpack 3-2.
No, step on it!
2013 will be different. Oh, and a
No
big organized
hands!
drive, just a couple of meters out now. Light
Yeah,
getting
it's
low
gotta be
here.
free and clear.
And desperate tackling being done by the Bears, and desperate driving by the Wolfpack. They would really love to get another try to really put a big score on this Bears team.
Stay up, keep the contest.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Working it out to the very far edge of the pitch now.
Right there.
Wolfpack running out of space, potentially. Bears running out of time, certainly. Now driving back right. And it's like Olympic wrestling over there. Not a lot of action there.
6, move!
Oh,
Okay,
and the flanker from the Bears, Morrison, driven back over the top.
Isolated, rolled over.
And now, finally, Wolfpack.
5 minutes left.
has 5 minutes
Yeah,
left is the call. Wolfpack will retreat 10 meters. And the Wolfpack can really ride the string out here now and just try and control the clock a little bit more. The touch finder
That's okay.
still inside Bears half, and you can tell by the body language of the Bears, they're not in a hurry-up offense. They're just walking up to the line. They know it's over,
Time is off.
but they still might be playing the game within a game that's lessen the point differential, as there's no championship game per se in the Canadian Rugby Championship. It's Six Nations style, and you could use those points in the bank account later in the season. You just never know. Flung from the back of the line. Braid, he gets past the gain line just. Racinos doing a great job all night, and that ball nearly goes into touch. Is it gathered in by Ferguson? He's trying to get to his feet. Now, good first up move. Look at the pace. Oh, and a spinning tackle on McCloskey. He goes down hard. He's all right. Now a big looping pass goes off the fingertips, and that sort of says it for the Bears' night. Just things not quite precise enough, and the frustration of those errors piling up. And maybe spoke too soon about McCloskey, as he did a helicopter spin after that tackle, and I think his internal organs are just settling back into the proper location now, and he'll feel a little bit better.
He's a substitute.
And ringing the changes now, that's the flanker for the Bears, Plummer, going off. Easy to see who's going off. Got to put numbers on the front of jerseys, I'm afraid to say. It's tough to see the subs here doing the one-man show, but we'll see what's going on in a moment as open play continues. Bear at the ball at the Bears' back feet now. And really now it's about scoring a try here, I think, in front of the home crowd as McCloskey has gotten hit hard for the second time in as many minutes. Now Racinos, bit of a jaggedy run, and a Wolfpack hand got there, so no knock on. Went back for the Wolfpack. Oh, and a big clean out at the ruck there by 16 from the Bears, Luca. Spin pass from McCloskey to Mears. Right across the field, but plenty of coverage by the Bears.
Move first, block!
And the Wolfpack players in defense there. Linking up through midfield. Buckley. Oh, and Racinos falters, goes to one knee, but he didn't get crushed. Racinos again at the breakdown.
Okay.
Braid now, passing back inside. The half break. The offload to the trailing flag, goes to ground. And now it's McCloskey, busy guy. And whoa, this is gonna really go now. Watch out, folks. It's been brewing for a while.
I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Get out of there. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to pull it. Okay.
You're not just trying to pull a guy off. Okay, no worries. Get over here, please. This doesn't involve you.
So Smorchevsky not buying what Luca is selling.
Let it go. Walk away.
Trying to pull him off and wish him a good evening. That's all, sir.
No, time's off. Yeah, let's just go over here.
Going to be a conversation with Rose Lebreche, the assistant referee, and Smorchevsky. Won't be a private conversation. Let's listen in.
I saw the dump tackle by number 9 Black. I'll deal with that.
Yep.
Is there
Dump
anything
tackle being
after
card.
that that you saw that needs
Addressing?
further sanction?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks.
So the
Stand
dump.
back.
determined to be not as serious as the dump tackle, and this will be a red card or yellow. That's a yellow on the scrum half, McCrory, who has had a huge night tonight. Great job by McCrory, and suffice it to say the Wolfpack can absorb being a man short for 8 minutes.
And flipped him down. That's what started this whole thing. Penalty. It's a yellow card, yep.
So now
okay,
we'll
water off,
off
please,
to
for
kick
your
to
play.
the corner
Water off, please.
and try and get that elusive try in the second half.
Right there, please. Andrew, one more time check, please.
Hold on, we're going corner if we got time.
Okay, yeah, I got 2 minutes to play.
2 minutes, you heard the call. So Braid opting to go for the corner. And that's a pretty decent effort. Takes them into about 5 meters up from the line. And can the Bears finish with a flourish in front of this home crowd?
Stop. Okay, bring him. Black 11, sub.
So that'll be Ian Schultz coming off for the Wolfpack. Has he come off? I think he has. Quick head count there. Bears taking it in the line. Gotta keep that ball alive. Hard drive to the right. 3 meters out.
Just go.
Bodies being dragged out of there. The carpet out of the basement.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Hands up!
Ball's and now that'll be a penalty against the Wolfpack. A hand in. 17, Luther trying to take the ball away there. Drop ball, and that you can hear the frustration of the Bears fans now as another knock-on has ended that trip with disappointment.
Hands in the ruck.
Hands in the
ruck. He's going to pick it up in the middle of the ruck.
So,
he's going to pick it up in the middle of the ruck.
Last chance saloon here for the Bears. And it's Racinos running out of ideas and flicking it to Buckley. Try Buckley. So that is number 12,
30 seconds.
Matt Buckley getting the try.
You kick it quickly, we'll have the restart.
At least improve the score line to 30-19 with the conversion. And you hear Smorchevsky saying you got time for another kickoff, but that's about it.
Start though. Yeah. The ruck had formed. You're in the middle of it. You can't pick the ball up. Offside. Hands in the ruck.
We're doing some paperwork. Yes, the conversion is good.
They shouldn't
so
be
that
expected
takes
to
it
defend
to
you
31, 30 to 21.
Yeah.
So improving the score line, at least for the headline. The Bears will try and maybe pull out one more score and get a bonus point now, you're talking. If they can organize a loss by 7. Always something to shoot for. Bears are 22, and the next stoppage will be the end of this game, surely. Wolfpack trying to drag that body into touch.
Lost in the tackle. There's no time for the restart.
That is full time. And the visiting Wolfpack have beaten the BC Bears 30-21 in a thoroughly entertaining contest. Disappointment for the home crowd, but not for the phalanx of Wolfpack fans from Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta on hand. And so all these young athletes really enjoying the show put on here tonight. And then it'll be home straight to bed for them as they have a busy day of rugby tomorrow. It's been a pleasure bringing you this great CRC action tonight. And we're going to just watch proceedings as the teams come off the field. Great job by McQueen tonight, hitting for 3 conversions. How about Carl Pocock hitting the long drop goal from 40 meters? A couple of tries by McGuire. Tries from Sajanovic and McKay on the Bears side and Buckley. So lots of offense on offer.
Well, yeah.
So the crowd dispersing here. As you see, huge number of folks here leaving the ground. And the two teams exchanging pleasantries, and not meaning that in a sarcastic way like I might normally. They're actually shaking hands and saying good game, and it was a good game. A little bit of stuff at the end, but hey, that's the natural flow of juices in a rugby game. We were going to have a post-game interview, but I think that's going to take a little long to set up here. So I think we will say good night from Vancouver. Don't forget, watch National Festival coverage finals day tomorrow. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye for now.